For our next fight in the blue corner, we're going to have Thom deMartino. Applause. In the red corner, we're going to have Dale Sniderhan. Applause. Oh, why'd you guys change it? You guys can't change it. You guys need to reverse it. You need to check with the table, please.
Wait, are we changing colors? Yeah.
You know, it's so funny that
They don't check. Yeah, they're not checking with the table in order to make sure the colors, just because our overlays depict, like, we don't want to be changing the overlays in the middle and messing up the score, so we try to predetermine the colors ahead of time. But, you know, people are like, I want to be red, I want to be blue. Too bad. It doesn't happen like that. We run the production here, you ask up here, and we assign you your colors, and that's it, okay? It's just better for everybody.
They could have asked way before the fight, days before, say, okay, I want red. But
Yeah, I mean, what we used to do is we used to predetermine the colors the day of, based on the fighter's gear. But since we started doing a lot more media stuff, it's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem because we have to create these overlays and make them look really nice, and we need to make sure that they're all matched up. So we're going to go ahead and start this fight. Get this going right now. Sorry, the score's not reset. It should be now, and we're ready to go. Point goes to Dale Sniderhan. Oh, look at that. And Dale hit the roof, apparently? Is that what happened? Oh my gosh. Yeah, these ceilings are a little low, so, you know, with Dale being a tall fighter, he needs to watch his upper strikes there.
some herring going on.
Oh, good honor. Good honor. Three to 0 in favor of Dale right now. Point goes to Thom. He's on the board now. 3-1. There's definitely a little latency in the stream. Looks like we're people are using the bandwidth, but we should be okay. So 3-2.
Getting right back in there.
All right, it's 3-3. Thank you, Megan, for being my eyes and ears while I'm not paying attention, because it definitely helps me out.
Definitely supposed to do all of this stuff.
All right, we're at 4-3, and Dale is up, and man, this fight's going a lot faster than I anticipated, and Dale almost hits the roof again with a saber, but that's Dale's fighting style. Dale fights cavalry military saber style.
5.
Stretch of 5. Thom's more of a calculated fighter. He's not playing his calculated game as much this fight. It looks like he's trying to get in and be a little bit more aggressive.
I think he's just trying to feel out what's going on with Dale. He's going to get back in the second round.
I think Thom needs to slow it down and fight how he's used to.
I'm calling blue riding first. Blue point.
Getting right back up.
Yep. 5-4. 1 point deficit. There you go. See, I'm pretty sure Thom got that one. That was pretty clear.
Blue point.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just see the corners.
Okay, well, Blue's point was calling that, but fight director K is definitely calling in some consulting going on, some consultation. I'm not sure the reason why. It may be either people not calling things properly or unsure of. We do have some new line judges, and we do have some very experienced line judges here. We do some training with them beforehand to make sure that they know to call what they see, not what they hear, and also to make sure they call their point initially and not change it. Because the fight director will make the final call anyways. All right, we're set at 5-5. Still in the first round. About a minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Point goes to blue, which gives Thom deMartino his first lead in this match.
Blue point. Hey.
Yep, he's now up 7-5.
Red over the top, red point.
There's almost 30 seconds remaining. Red over the top gets that point, 7-6. There's now 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining in this round.
Blue point.
Point goes to blue. Thom is now up 8-6. Yeah, Megan, I think you were right on that call. Thom was definitely trying to feel out Dale and how he was fighting. He wasn't sure what to expect. I don't think Dale and Thom have fought in a while. Since Dale moved to Arizona, he hasn't fought Thom. Thom, Dale, Mark, Ewok, Joe, and a few others were pretty regular 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week fighting. So, you know, when you've been apart and trained away from each other, you don't know what to expect when you fight each other for the first time. Red point. Now 8-7. Or 8-8. I'm sorry, 8-8.
Point.
So Thom goes up. 10 seconds. 9-8. Oh, wow. That was a solid hit.
Red. Point. Red.
So anybody's.
We have ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9-9.
Steal my words.
I knew he would say that.
And that is it. One more time.
Final exchange.
Blue inside blue point.
Ooh, Thom just gets that final exchange point. That was a very good first round. Very good first round. Interesting, Jacob. That's very interesting. You know, at first, when I looked at Eskrima, I didn't think that Eskrima would, you know, apply a lot to TSL because it seemed just very much more close combat, just because of the weapons that were being used. But I see a lot more of it now as we grow. We get a lot more Eskrima fighters that become interested, a lot more FMA people too as well. Second round here, Thom deMartino takes the first round against Dale Sniderhan.
Blue point.
And Thom goes up first in round 2, 1-0.
Blue. Red point.
And Dale gets on the board. 1-1.
Blue point.
Dale almost hits the ceiling for the third time in this match.
Oh, he is having a difficult time. He has to watch top, bottom, and center.
Yes, he does. He has to watch all, even if he's not trying to hit the fighter, he's just trying not to hit the ceiling at this point. So, I mean, with Dale's fighting style too, with his high guard like that, he can't really tell how low the ceiling is. So yeah, it's definitely an issue. This is also a new fighting location for us, so you know we're expecting something like this with a bit of the taller fighters. So it's just something we're gonna have to keep in mind for next Dark Watch in February.
And not to mention the maxed out blade that Dale has too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the maxed out blade isn't too bad nowadays. You know, it's a 35-inch max outside of the hilt. But I think the hilt difference, if he's maxed out, Definitely makes it bigger.
Ball was looking for higher target. We thought it was invalid target. However, deliberation, it was not a valid target. Red point.
Okay. So there was a discrepancy on an invalid target, and the call was definitely not. It was a scoreable target zone. So it's now 2-2.
Oh,
Ooh, man.
red point.
Dale's definitely deciding that he is not out yet, and he's telling Thom, like, hey, you remember me from back in the days? Oh, and there gets the roof again. The roof is not on fire, but is definitely getting damaged.
Blue point.
We're having to do ceiling warnings for this match. Usually it's, power warnings, but no, these are ceiling warnings this time.
Red, no target. Red, blue, no target. Red point.
Dale takes the lead 4-3.
Oh. Hey. Blue rising suitor. Blue point.
All right, 4-4. We are tied up again in the second round.
Tight match.
Very tight match in tight quarters, apparently.
Yes.
Honor red. Red declines. Blue point. 5 points to please.
All right, we're 5-4. Thom is in the lead. Thom took the first round 10-9 versus Dale Sniderhan. And Thom has his first lead of this round, I believe. Yeah. So, it's 5-4. There's still a lot of time left in this round, so we got to see how these guys come out.
Everybody ready?
I think by this point, I've definitely got the hang of looking and doing all the scoreboards, so I feel more comfortable now. So I hope it.
Entertain the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. It just took a while to get my little niche here. 15 years.
Blue rising first. Blue point.
Thom takes that point. 15 years of IT, and you think I'd be used to it by now, but.
Dale is taking a new stance.
Oh. Well, I didn't notice. I had to look at it.
Point.
That point. Dale gets that point. Okay, Dale's going with his low guard because he's gonna try to throw off Thom's game right now. That's what he's trying to do.
Red rising suitor. Red.
See?
I'm sorry. Yeah, red point.
And that's definitely what's helping because he is tied it back up. He's back in the game. So Dale knows that if something's not working, you definitely need to adapt. You need to adapt
Red point.
very well because if something's not working for you, you need to switch it up.
Red point.
Red point, 7-6. We're getting yelled at because now we're not paying attention to the score. Yeah, the next stock card is in February. And treat yourself to a birthday fight, huh, Andre? Well, let us know. And we'll let you know how you can register and be selected as a fighter if it comes down to it. We do get a lot of requests. So our fight card directors will be the determination of that. But anybody is welcome as long as they have TSL experience and their lead feels that they can provide a good fight. We have 1 minute remaining in the fight. I mean, in the round. Round 2. It's now 9-6. 9-6. 9-6.
There's a minute left.
With 1 minute left in favor of Dale Sniderhan. If he takes this round, he will definitely be going to round 3. And it's now 9-7. Favor of Dale Sniderhan. Dale just needs 1 point to end this round. Ooh, that was actually a lockup.
Those Subas are doing very well this year.
You know, as fighters get used to keeping a stiff arm and doing good blocks, and they ride down the blade and try to use the dynamics, the Subas come in very handy. And Dale takes round 2. Very good. Round of applause. All right, we're going to go into round 3. Thom takes the first round, and Dale says, you know what? I need to step up my game. I need to change stuff up. And he takes round 2. This is anybody's match right now, and it's going to be very interesting to see what these two gentlemen who have fought each other many times in the past 3 years come up with in this third round to say, hey, I need to win this, and this is what I'm made of. Wow, look at that exchange.
That was amazing.
Blue point.
That's the type of exchange we are looking for.
That's the type of stuff is like, all right, these guys are definitely gonna push it, and they're gonna push back. They're gonna see what tricks up their sleeves that they can possibly have. 1-1. Dale getting a warning about excessive communication, and with his corner judge, his corner help.
Oh. Red point.
Oh, Dale Sniderhan takes that 2-1. Dale definitely has not been lax on his training. You can tell that he still has what he had when he used to be training out here in OC all the time.
You know, it is 1-1 each time.
Yeah, they're just going back and forth. No unanswered points at this point. These guys are definitely pushing each other. I mean, they both got to be tired.
My time. It's surprising how good. No points awarded on that exchange. Ready?
Shoulder. It's a dangerous sport, and people do get injured.
Good honor. Blue point.
Yeah, people. We do have a lot of minor injuries that happen all the time. A lot of them have to do with fingertips and bruising. We definitely err on the side of safety and make sure that if you're going to fight in a championship series event or a tournament, that you do have to have the gear requirements in order to qualify to enter, as well as sign a hold harmless agreement to know what you're getting yourself into. And all fighters must go through gear checks to make sure that they meet the minimum requirements, especially with rigid chest plates. That's one of the main requirements that we have, especially because we are a full contact saber fighting league, and we do allow thrusts. A lot of other leagues do not. So that chest protection is really vital because thrusts do not feel very well. I can tell you from personal experience. And
These things are made out of police baton.
yeah, 1-inch thick polycarbonate that are the same type of material that police batons and riot shields are made of.
These clashes.
Red point.
Dale is coming back up.
4-3. Dale's coming back up. Definitely not out in this match. I don't think both of them are going to blow each other out. I mean, it's going to come down to the wire. They're either going to have these very close exchanges, probably for the end of this round. We may even see this round go full time limit. I don't know, but they're definitely pushing hard, and they are not giving up. It's almost like a gentleman's thing. Like, they don't want to lose to each other, but if they do, they know, like, man, like, it's been a while and it felt good.
Blue point.
Well, Tom's taking a 3-point lead here. Dale's knows that he needs to change something up again because something's not working for him, and I think he comes in there.
Red, good honor. Blue point.
Dale defers that point.
There's now a minute left.
Okay, there's now a minute left. 1 minute remaining.
Hit it. Oh. Good honor. Blue point.
8-3. Dale's definitely down. He needs to change something. He needs to slow it down a little, maybe. Ooh, I think he definitely. Ooh,
Oh,
that was a hard thrust. That may be a non-scoreable area. We have to see what he says. That was a nasty thrust to the throat. And another reason why we are highly err on the side of safety is we require only approved gorgets, and the majority of people will use a stainless steel gorget because that stainless steel plate is probably a lifesaver. I personally didn't think when I first started TSL 3 years ago that the gorget was a big deal and it was going to be really uncomfortable until I took just a slash to the throat without a gorget. And then I was like, oh no. I was like, I need that gorget.
Yeah,
Like,
you really come to appreciate the armor that you have to have.
yes. And also I feel too, a lot of people are like, oh my God, it requires so much armor. The reason why is one, for safety, and two, the more comfortable you feel taking these hits and feel protected, the more you're gonna go out and you're going to not be afraid to hit the other person or not be afraid to throw those strikes, because you know that if you trust your armor, you can trust yourself fighting.
You said?
Ready.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
After determined last exchange, well, it did hit the untargetable or valid target at first, then bounce to the next.
Okay.
So that is a valid point for red.
So Red gets the point after the discussion was that it did hit an invalid target on the second strike, but it was off a deflection. So it deflected off the chest into the neck, which means that it was a valid scoring area on the first initial strike.
With 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Blue point.
Okay.
Fight.
Defers to Thom, who's up 9-4 now. Oh, and it looks like Thom is going to take that last point.
Blue point. Blue match.
I'm going to turn it over to Jesse Gill because we want to give Jesse some time here to show his beautiful face. And he is actually our producer for the media team.